Dumbo is a new film directed by Tim Burton, and this film stars Colin Farrell, Ava Green, and Demi DeVito. Michael Keaton is also in this film as well. And I'll let you guys know, I saw this movie at a pre-screening, and I literally forgot that this movie existed. There hasn't been much marketing with this film. I haven't seen any trailers. I haven't even seen any trailers on Facebook. That's how bad the marketing for this film is. But my friend of mine told me this movie comes out this weekend, and I was like, what? Really? Oh, okay. Dumbo is about this struggling circus that is like on the verge of being canceled. So Danny DeVito's character is trying to add all the talent that he needs, so therefore the circus can survive. But then they discover that there is a baby elephant with large ears with the ability to fly. So now they believe that Dumbo has what it takes to save his circus. And we have the movie Dumbo. Dumbo is a remake of the classic Dumbo from way back in the day. And to let you guys know, I've seen that movie at a very young age. So young that I can't quite remember every single scene by detail. And the movie's not essentially the same movie as the original. It's more like certain elements from the classic film, and then they added a new story along with it. So more likely this feels like a reboot sequel. To say at the least, the most important part of this whole entire movie was Dumbo. The film focused a lot on Dumbo, and I feel like Dumbo was the most important factor in this whole entire movie. Dumbo was sweet, likable, cute, kind. There's a sequence when Dumbo flies. There is a score to add into it. It's like one of the most best sequences I have seen in a while. It sort of reminds me of the last swing sequence in Spider-Man 2. So I guess that's some good execution there. So there's lots of emotional scenes that revolves around Dumbo. And even though Dumbo doesn't speak, the film does find a way to make it work. And usually for Disney adaptations, they usually have an animal speak. But for this film, it's quite different. None of the animals in this film speak. So I thought that would be an element that will affect the film in a negative way. But actually, it actually gave the film its positive light, because the film did a really good job of developing the characters and Colin Farrell's character. Like, he's a soldier, he lost his arm, and he just came back from the war, and the film does a really good job of developing him, and also the film does a really good job of giving some sentimental value with the kid stars in this film as well. So this whole entire film revolves around the circus. Danny DeVito's character in this film, I thought Danny DeVito did a really good job with his performance individually. He plays this guy who runs the circus, and I forgot his name actually. The guy was actually likable, and actually he was funny in this film. And Michael Keaton was in this film. You know, Danny DeVito, he played the Penguin in Tim Burton's Batman film. And also Michael Keaton played Batman in Tim Burton's film as well, and the Batman. And I thought Michael Keaton did a decent job in this film. He was just like the over-the-top macho villain, and I didn't really understand a word he was saying. I think he was saying like he was just an over-the-top villain who runs a bigger circus, a steampunk designed circus. Structurally, let you guys know that this movie was not really my cup of tea. When I was watching this movie at a pre-screening, there was really nothing I can really gain from this film. I almost felt like this film was unnecessary. Now, this film was dedicated to kids, so this type of movie is not for me. For the flaws with this film, I don't really have none. The film does suffer some pacing issues, only due to its duration of the film. It's 1 hour and 52 minutes of screen time, so there is going to be some moments of slow pacing issues in the film, and I say you'll notice the pacing issues revolving around the second act, and because the first act leading on to that second act takes a very long time just to pick itself up, but when it does, it's fine. But overall, this film was actually a fun-loving film. The CGI for Dumbo was immaculate. It was one of the best factors in the film. The film did a really good job of giving an emotional story revolving around Dumbo. They also did a really good job of developing its characters. They added a few emotional scenes in there that can really land with the feels. So this is actually a good time for kids, good time for family. It's not a funny film, even though the film tries so hard to land the jokes. But for kids, they'll laugh. Adults, I don't know. I didn't even laugh at once. I would say skip on it, but if you have children, take the kids to see this movie. I think it'll be a good time for them. So guys, I'm going to give Dumbo a Michael Keaton Batman. This is an okay film. It's okay. It's fun. It's delightful. It's charming. It has some good stuff that the kids will like. But guys, that's my review of Dumbo. Have you seen Dumbo? What are your thoughts on Dumbo? comment below, give me your thoughts, and we can talk about it. And I'll see you guys in the next review. And if you like everything you see and you agree, subscribe to my channel and join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman-tastic reviews in the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.